Now I want to introduce Frank Gentile, who was one of the vice presidents for us, and now he's working for the Miccosukee Nation. Come on up.
Hello, everyone. Been a long time, long day. I just want to introduce the commission from the Miccosukee. We have Billy Cypress is the chairman, and Roy Cypress Jr. is an assistant chairman. Pete, who is here, came to learn a lot of stuff and see what goes on at the ABC, was very interested, and I think he's enjoying it. Right, Pete?
Yes, I am.
Petties Osceola, he's the athletic commissioner, and Talbert Cypress is also a athletic commissioner, and Jerry Cypress, who they couldn't all come, but last year Talbert was here with us, and the assistant executive director is Andy Ramos, and legal counsel is Janine Bennett, she's our attorney, and Luz Maria Sanchez, she's our secretary. But you want to say something? Pete's going to say something.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to say that, we had boxing before, and we're back to doing it, and I hope that hopefully we'll be more successful. But I'm here to learn as much as I can, and so far I've really enjoyed the conference here today, and I'll be here until to the end. Thank you very much for taking us back.
Thank you. Sorry to see Mike go. Sorry to see my buddy Mike go.
Me too. Thanks, buddy. With that said, we approved them last year, and so they're here, and they've actually been members longer than I think the Mohegan Tribe was. So they took a little hiatus. We have one more associate member that I listened to. This is something that I think we have to do. We're doing some international oversight, and we're helping other international commissions regulate. In the state of California, went over to China, and I'm going to have Andy come up and introduce. Now, this is for associate membership. We got Indian Affairs Committee, and we also have the new Commission Committee after this.
Hello. I'm pleased to say that one of my commissioners, Commissioner Martha Senior-Quidez, she does a lot of outreach and a lot of work in China, and the commission staff's been assisting the newly created Shanghai Boxing Federation in the Shanghai province there in China. They continue to have good events. I think Mr. Suleiman's been over a few times, whatever, but anyway, we've been over, and I'm pleased to introduce Ziggy, who is the council member from the Shanghai Boxing Federation. It'll be our first Chinese member, if I'm correct. Associate.
Thank you, Andy. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ziggy from Shanghai, and I'm honored to be here to explain who we are and what we have done. The registration authority of Shanghai Boxing Federation is Shanghai Municipal Civil Affairs Bureau. The competent business unit is Shanghai Sports Bureau. Shanghai Boxing Federation accepts the supervision, management, and operational guidance of these governmental authorities. One of the functions of Shanghai Boxing Federation is regulation of boxing, which will be under the ABC rules and guidelines. These rules and guidelines have been taught to us by the California Commission over the last 2 years. Via countless email, telephone, face-to-face meeting communications, and many documents sent beforehand, which were reviewed, discussed with members of the California Commission, analyzed, translated into Chinese, and implemented over the last 2 years in small shows to test. Ultimately, the rules and protocols were all used at one time at the Boxing Gala show last year in August. As we all agree that athlete safety is top priority of the sport, we hope with the ABC rules and guidelines we can contribute to establish a healthy and promising future for the sports. Thank you.
All right, is there a motion to accept for associate membership the Shanghai Boxing Federation? That has been appropriately moved by Mr. Andy Foster from California. Is there a second? There's a second from Kim Sumbler, and I'm sorry, I'm not getting this side of the room as much. I've got my line of vision right here, but Kim was the first one that I saw. I'll try to look around the room a little bit more when I'm... Kim's seconded just about everything here tonight, so... We have a motion that has been properly accepted, and as I understand the motion, I want to make sure it's to accept the Shanghai Boxing Federation as an associate member of the ABC. Is that correct? That is the motion on the floor, properly seconded. Is there any discussion from the voting members of the ABC? I'll ask twice more. Is there any discussion from the voting members of the ABC? Final call, any discussion? Seeing none, we shall move to a voice vote initially. All in favor of admitting for associate membership to the ABC, the Shanghai Boxing Federation, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Hearing no nays, the ayes have it by unanimous consent. And next we're going to bring up Shirley to have another proposal.
Thank you. I was asked last year by our chair to oversee a new commission in in Alberta, just north of Calgary, that was establishing to run a traveling commission around the province of Alberta. So I did have that opportunity to start working with them, and I'd like to thank Mike for I appreciate your support of myself in allowing me to do that, Mike, so thank you. Thank you. I have had an opportunity to work with the Central Combative Sports Commission over several events in the last year. My sense over the course of that time is that they are on the right course. They do have a compassion and a passion for the safety of the athletes, and they have run several events over the last year that I have attended with them. So I am pleased to say that I would support them being associate members of the ABC, and I leave that up to the chair to move. And this is the chairman, Rick Hillman.
It's always dangerous to give me a mic. It's a good thing there's not a band up here I might sing to. Really appreciate the time today and the ability to participate in this organization. I've learned a lot today. Certainly there's a lot of interesting debate that I'm sure I'll be willing to jump into as well as we move forward. I do want to thank Shirley for her guidance as our commission came together over the last couple of years. We've definitely learned a lot, got a lot better policies, procedures, rules in place. Absolutely fully supportive of the current unified rule set. I'll ask the current commissioners that are here with me today from Central Alberta to rise. I know folks from the States might not recognize that there are places like Alberta that don't have it provincially, don't have a provincial body for regulation of sports, so it really happens municipality by municipality, and we're probably the only one in Alberta that has the ability to move to smaller municipalities so we can actually cover the territory a little bit better. And I've had the privilege of working for folks like Todd, our vice chair, and Curtis, past chair. Don doesn't want to stand up, but he's our treasurer. Terry, he's just here for his looks. And we've got Brenda, who couldn't make it here today, but appreciate all of your help as a commission. Thanks very much to you for your support, and I look forward to hopefully joining this organization more formally. Thank you.
All right, I'm being pushed to move this along here a little bit. Do we have a motion to accept Central Combative Sports Commission as an associate member in the ABC? President Mazzulli, is there a second? Second is over here from Arizona. from Francisco, from Arizona. Is there any, we have a motion properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Final call. Move to a voice vote. All in favor of approving the Central Combative Sports Commission as an associate member of the ABC signify by saying aye. All opposed say nay. The ayes have it by unanimous consent.